All right, well, welcome this evening. This is the IDSN and our mini series. And tonight, or today, whichever it is for you guys, morning, wherever you guys are watching this, we're going to be talking about social media, the main platforms of social media.
That's right.
So we thought they'd be important for us to just identify them today, not go into a lot of details, but just give you those so you can actually do the research yourself, learn a little bit more about them, and then start to decide. And if you haven't already adhered yourself to certain social medias, maybe you're going to go out there and do a little research and find out what is best. Maybe you are already got a couple accounts going and you're going, I don't know if this is really working, and maybe that we're going to give you some ideas that you can maybe
because it's
put
a
down
real
off on the
question.
side.
I mean, everyone's always asking. There's so many social media platforms out there. Which ones are best? Which ones can be maybe overused? And just which way to best familiarize yourself to use them for your business? And that's kind of what we're going to discuss here briefly: is who they are, what they do, and how they can best benefit you and your business. So yeah,
Exactly. Now, just so you know, there's probably, I mean, I've done some research on it. There's probably 30, 40 different platforms out there. So some of those little smaller ones that are very niche may be ones that you want to get into, and they can be very helpful to you.
Right.
We're only going to focus on what we call the top. We got 8 of them here that we're going to talk about, but they're the big guys, the ones that everyone's heard of, and that's all we're going to focus on today's mini series.
That's right.
So I guess let's start out with one of the big guys
Yeah.
out there that you guys already know, and that is Facebook.
Yeah.
Everybody almost gets into Facebook automatically, and they just sit there and say, I'm going to get a Facebook account, and everything's going to be great, and we're going to put it out there in our business and everything like
Your
that.
business is going to soar automatically, right?
Well, I don't know if it will or not. But again, Facebook is a good thing to have. There's different reasons for you to have it. Again, research it and understand how the platform works. Understand their algorithms. Understand what they do, what they try to accomplish in their app, so that you can make sure that you are following along with that. Because if you just go in there and you apply your business onto that app without understanding the app, then you're going to probably stumble through some things, maybe even get yourself in trouble. That's even happened to us.
That's right. They got these certain rules and policies
Facebook
there.
prison.
They can put you on lock for a little while and
Then lock your account.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's like never happened to us.
Never. Yeah, that's right.
Just learn ahead of time so that it doesn't happen to you, and then things will be good.
Understand they're a business too, and they're trying to make some things for profit, but they do want to do what's best interest of you, the public. And so basically they want to work it out, a good system, a good way to have business flow through them. And so again, just understanding it is the biggest thing.
Another one is LinkedIn. So these aren't in order of their size or anything, but LinkedIn, some of you guys probably have it, some of you don't. This is a business one. It's like Facebook for business. And I hate to say that because it's really not Facebook. It is not a place where you post little cute kittens and stuff like that.
Right.
It's strictly about connecting with other business people. And I think if you're going to be a true business person, I personally think it'd be great to have a LinkedIn profile so you can connect with a lot of vendors, you connect with a lot of influential people, and it's more likely you'll connect with them through LinkedIn than you will in other places. And then you can reach out in other ways to connect with them where maybe you can grow your business.
And LinkedIn, it was basically a source, at least for me, Brian, being able to have my when I was involved with business, being an employee, looking for other job opportunities. But it's a great place to source out just different connections, and you never know who's involved in the LinkedIn space to be able to connect to your business. That's what you're all about. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another one is Twitter. A lot of people have Twitter, and some people don't. Some people just like to throw out little tiny bits. It used to be restricted to 140 characters. It now goes to, I think, 280. But you put little messages out, little thoughts, whatever. And
Donald
a lot
Trump
of times,
has
What?
Twitter. Donald Trump does.
yeah, you just kind of see him doing a lot of messages. And so if you know anything about Twitter, you know it from our esteemed president.
That's right.
He likes to use that. So again, you can send out messages, and sometimes that can attract people to what you're doing. If you have a little message you can send out.
Yeah. Perfect.
YouTube is one that you probably are familiar with. YouTube can be a very powerful medium because not only do you put videos on, but you can take those videos and you can copy the link into other social media, Twitter or Facebook or whatever. So if you want to do videos like we're doing right now, we'll post those onto YouTube. You can see them later. It's content that you can actually teach people. You can show them things. It's really powerful. And video is number one on the social media sites as far as what's consumed. So it's a very big deal.
I agree.
Instagram. Instagram is a picture showing site. And that is one that is big. It depends on what you're sharing and how you share it, but it's good exposure. You look into that a little bit. They do allow short little videos as well. So depending on the business, depending on what you're doing, that could be a great thing to utilize. And I know, again, we're speaking to people. Generally, a lot of our clientele is network marketing, direct selling people, but there's a lot of people out there that are doing eBay, Etsy.
That's true.
So again, when we're talking to you about this, we're also speaking to those people as well. And so when we're talking about these other social media sites, they become very, very powerful for certain people and how they're utilizing it.
That's right. That's right.
Google Plus, let me talk about that a little bit. It's maybe one that you didn't hear of, or you may have heard of it, but you don't think you have an account. If you have a Gmail account, you have a Google Plus account. You just maybe haven't activated it. It's sitting there for you. And it is one of the big guys out there, but hasn't really fully been utilized, although it's it has very powerful things in it, because again, Google owns Gmail and Google owns Google Plus. And so if you're using Google Plus, there's a lot of things that they put in there to kind of favor it and allow it to be seen, just like Facebook favors certain things that they do on Facebook. So you got to understand how that works, and maybe it can be utilized, and you can build communities and reach out to people, and it's a powerful site. Another one is Pinterest. There's a lot of people understand Pinterest. It's not just for people to post recipes and
crafty things,
craft things and stuff like that. It's a very, very powerful platform for a lot of different things, and if it's utilized right and you understand it well, you can actually reach a lot of people on that and gather an audience that will like what you have to share. Last thing that I'll share with you, and this one I put on here because it's up there in the top. It's a unique platform. It may be useful, maybe not. It just depends on your age and how you want to use it. It's actually, in some cases, fallen out of favor, in some cases not. But it's Snapchat. And so people use that. It's where it sends a quick little video or picture to somebody, and then it disappears for good. Now, you may be able to get a whole bunch of people together. It may be great for utilizing in your business for different events, different ways. So again, we're not judging these on anything. We're just giving you the platforms, letting you know what they are, and then you decide what you want to do with them.
Definitely.
So I think that's kind of covered it.
That's
it. You know, we don't want these things to go too long, but just take a look at those, do a little research, and find out a little bit about them, and then it's up to you at that point to actually decide what you're going to use and how you're going to use it. But again, be cautious. Don't get too many, because it's very difficult to manage a lot of social media platforms.
Exactly. Get your name out there, and you'll find lots of business.
So very good. Well, that concludes our mini-series for this time. Again, to get more information, be involved with this, so you know when we're going to do these, just get on our website, idsnmembers.weebly.com, and then find out all the information where you can follow our social media. When you get more information, register, and then we'll get you the information, and you'll know more about these videos. Until then, if you like what you see, push the like button somewhere in there, and subscribe, follow it if you're on the Facebook page, whatever it is. But get there and get with us, because this is going to be the biggest organization out there supporting you in your direct sales, and we appreciate that. So everyone, we'll see you until next time.
Okay, see you.